Alrighty, we are playing Mesmerizing Illusions in Modern. And I mean, yeah, that's a pretty sweet hand. The Flooded Grove really makes this hand work, so quasi-duplicate and on a Biovisionary as well. Like, we just need to draw a land and we are cooking with gas. So, let's go Forest to start. Confuse our opponent into thinking we're playing just mono green. I really like Flooded Groves. I don't know why. I think I have good memories of opening. I think I actually opened one of these in my booster box of Eventide. And there's the land. All right. So we're going to lead off on Ravnica Mist because that means that we can Lord of the Unreal next turn. This attacks for 2. Yeah, I've got pretty good memories of opening it until somebody plays Damping Sphere. Shh. I had good memories. I still have good memories. All right, Forest. We are going to Lord of the Unreal. Then we're going to attack for 2. So what do we even quasi-duplicate here? That's a real question. I think we go by a Visionary. I don't know if that's the right call. Am I quasi? No, I'm not quasi-duplicating right now. I kind of want to keep the Ravnica Mist. Like the Ravnica Mist, if it's hexproof, that's probably quite decent. I want to get the Lord down. Is basically it. Ooh. Okay, well, this is a hand of cards. We have a lot of options now. Yeah, Teferi's come down a lot in price since its highs. All right, ladies and gents, what do we do here? Do we Biovisionary or do we quasi-duplicate? Like, what is the plan? Like, Biovisionary is we're actually surprisingly close to winning with that. I mean, we attack, obviously. We attack in the air. Although, if I want to quasi-duplicate, like, the Lord, then I want to do that pre-combat. If I want to quasi-duplicate the Ravnica Mist, I should probably do that now as well. So I might actually go Biovisionary. I'm going to attack. I'm going to give myself options. Bio sounds good. Excellent. 1 Biovisionary. We've got such a... It's a weird mix of cards here, isn't it? Opponent is trying to gain life. That is a good point. They are trying to gain life. They are playing Antelope Tribal right now. I remember this from Zendikar. This was a powerhouse in Zendikar Limited. I loved it. I loved Grazing Glade Heart. They're just ramping hard, aren't they? Cultivate. Swamp. All right, gain some life. That's fine. Like, whatevs. We get a forest. So we Jace this turn, theoretically win the game next turn. Let's Jace. No, we don't theoretically win. We have to Doubling Season then Jace, right? To win? Yes. Right, let's not do that then. I guess we can quasi-duplicate this turn. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, let's go attacking. If our opponent's trying to gain life, this is... Yeah, this is probably even correct. Alright, copy the Biovisionary then. Who needs actual blue producing lands? Not me. You could also Jace and tick up twice. Yeah, true. I think this way is probably about the same. We might even win the game faster this way. Because our opponent doesn't seem to be able to kill our stuff so far. So, yeah. I think we're winning. We're winning this game so far. Our opponent has not demonstrated they've got any sort of... Okay, great, but Rampaging Battles. I actually don't think I care. To be honest. Flooded Grove number 2. So we could even just like Mesmerizing Benthid here and like, but I think the right call is Doubling Season. Because that wins us the game immediately next turn. Yeah. Like, we actually win the game in whatever way we want to do it. So yeah, this is fine. So we can quasi-duplicate on a Biovisionary to win the game. We could also Jace to win the game with Kravik and Mist. So yeah, we have 2 different ways of winning the game next turn, depending on what we still own. Our opponent is super tapped out, so okay. Looks like Biovisionary win for the win. I like it. 0 interaction. How do you want to win? I'm asking. I'll throw it open to the madding crowd. How do you want to win the game? Because I don't think I've ever won with Biovisionary, so let's do that. Boop. Discard a Coiling Oracle. Fast. Yeah, keep the J surprise. I like that. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. Some triggers. Okay. Win is a win. Biovisionary is fewer clicks. That is a good point. Yes. Very, very, very good point. Okay, well, our opponent is very slow. Very slow. So we could Echoing Truth if they're playing tokens. That's actually not a terrible plan. Maybe I'll go down and Coiling Oracle for an Echoing Truth. Opponent says, darn, just needed 2 more turns. Great combo. Smiley face. I think this is fine. Like, Echoing Truth ruins their Baloth day. Exactly. That's the point. Like, I think if we, yeah, there we go. We're just gonna have it in our hand to start with. So sure, this is a great hand. This is actually a fantastic hand. Yeah, I'm really okay with this. Yeah. So turn 3, Blood Elves. What game are we playing here? Wood Elves on turn 3, and we should be okay. Blood Elves is a different card entirely, I guess. There you go. Somebody template Blood Elves for me. It would probably be like enters a battlefield, deals 1 damage to you, and you can go and search your library for a forest card. commonly paired with Wood Moon. Like it. Right. Okay, so we have the Wood Elves. I like that. Let's Wood Elves. I mean, it's great RAM, right? This is fantastic RAM. Let's go get a Breeding Pool tapped, and yeah, I mean, if our opponent's attacking with this, no problems. We might actually even get to Progenitor Mimic, which is so cool. I love Progenitor Mimic, especially if they're going to ramp into a Rampaging Baloth, say. Progenitor Mimic on that seems pretty good. No blocks. Yeah, because there's nothing that says this has to be as. Shouldn't have played the Windswept Teeth there, really. Slight misclick. I was actually aiming for this forest, but never mind. Gonna roll with it. Yeah, that's my fault. I misclicked. Literal misclick there, so doesn't matter because we should be able to. Yeah, we don't have to crack it. We definitely won't crack it. So that's a turn. Wood Moon. Anytime your opponent plays a card with wood in the art, you gain control of that card. Oh, I don't know. Wood Moon, probably. Actually, no. Wood Moon is obvious. All non-basic lands are forests. There you go. That's how you'd have Wood Moon. Instead of all basic lands are mountains, all basic lands are forests. Wood Moon. Easy. All mountains are forests. They haven't done any weird land changey type cards for a very long time, actually. Which is probably a good thing because they're a pain in the ass. Like the the different layers are quite difficult to explain to people. So I can understand why, but a little bit sad. We have a progenitor mimic. I kind of want to do it on a grazing gladeheart, but I'm gonna Aquamoon. What for planes? Probably Good Moon. There you go. Good Moon. Good Moon. All things are planes. Ensnaring Wood. Right. What the hell are we even playing right now? We can Jace. Jason Durdle. I like Jason Durdle. Maybe make a token. Yeah. Maybe. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna +1. I'm gonna +1. This is fine. We've got Echoing Truth up. Well, if our opponent wants a Durdle, I'm absolutely okay with Durdling, and you know, have a couple of non-legendary. They won't attack into a 2/2. If they attack, I'll probably just Echoing Truth. Wow, will I? Nah, I'll probably double block. I doubt they're going to attack. Honestly, they won't attack with the Burning Shard. If they double attack with if they attack with the Grazing Gladeheart, I'll probably double block that. To be honest, yeah, I'm absolutely okay with double blocking on one of these things. Here it comes. What the? Garruk Apex Predator. Destroy another target planeswalker. Oh, my Jace. My Jace. What is this nonsense? Wow. Yeah. That sucks. How the hell do we deal with it? I mean, we can bounce it, but yikes. Whoop. Huh. And also it creates beasts with Death Touch. How the hell? I mean, we bounce it. That's the only way we deal with this, but... So, I guess we are just playing lands and doing nothing, because... Yeah, I think this is actually fine. If they want to make beast tokens, I'm kind of okay with that. Especially if they tap for mana, save the bounce for the ultimates. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Undergrowth Champion. Damage will be dealt to Undergrowth Champion while it has a +1/+1 counter on it. Prevent that damage and remove a counter. Okay. That's not awful. That's actually really good against our opponent's board. I mean, it doesn't help because obviously what we need is a Mesmerizing Benthid, right? Mesmerizing Benthid into Progenitor Mimic, so... So it's basically like a green-black Landfall deck, right? That's all we're dealing with here. I say all we're dealing with, but... I quite like that as a Phantasmal Image. Actually, to be fair, one of the best draws we can have is Lord of the Unreal. Bird of Paradise. Okay, well, that is a creature that we can play. And what do we like? We have this. It's a 6. Come on. I suppose we don't really want to do it just yet. We don't do anything just yet. The ultimate would be bad for us. Yeah. Target opponent gains an emblem with whenever a creature attacks you, gets +5/+5, and gains trample till end of turn. So, yeah. Stompy in the face equals bad times. So hopefully our opponent taps more than some mana here, and then we can just Echoing Truth this back, and then they've lost it for a turn. That is kind of the plan. Okay, Burnished Heart is good. That's kind of what we wanted. I mean, they're still getting a lot of life. Yeah, exactly. It's coming back at end of turn. We're going to bounce it at end of turn. The thing is, I have to hope... Yeah, actually, to be fair, end of turn is fine. I'd like to just make a deck around old school Domri. Well, we haven't built you a card yet this month, have we? You still have your Patreon reward for this month, I think, right? I don't think we've I don't think we've done a deck view yet. I certainly haven't written about it. So if you want to do an old school Domri deck, then we will do an old school Domri deck. Bouncy bouncy. I don't remember. I'm fairly certain we haven't done you a Patreon deck yet this month. So you have the option. Biovisionary. Biovisionary is good, but it's just gonna die to Garruk. Like if we could Progenitor Mimic, Bio and Mimic. It's just gonna die though, right? Is this not just going to die? Or is like because they'll just replay the Garruk and tick it down on, they'll just make it fight, right? No, they'll kill it. But I suppose we don't really have much of a choice. We're kind of in a bad spot right now. It does keep the Garruk away from ultimating, which is good. I need to crack this Windswept Teeth. At this point, we have few options. I think you're probably correct. Good times when Garruk throttled Liliana. Yeah, that was a bit of a weird time. They hadn't really worked out the sort of messaging for Magic at that point, had they? So, well, I mean, where the hell is Garruk? Like, what's he doing? Like, he's just in the middle of nowhere doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, Garruk back. Gonna gain some life. Probably with very dead. Yeah. Wow. That was the wrong one. Our opponent killed not the Biovision. He killed the actual Biovisionary. That was really bad. Wow. Well, we'll block an Undergrowth Champion and take some damage. Down to 2. Yeah. Lots of outs now. Opponent did not read the card. Reading the card explains the card. In this case, reading the Biovisionary explains Biovisionary, so... Yep. I mean, it's not like MTG makes this hard for you as well. You can actually just mouse over. But we're going to get a Phantasmal Image and just die, so... well, never mind. Copy this Biovisionary. So we actually get the awesome copy effect as well. If this creature isn't a token, do the thing. So that's quite cool. Because it's actually a real copy. It's actually a real creature, so... But yeah, we're dead. Scoop it up. We tried. 2 sideboards. Right, well, we have to deal with a Garruk then. Hello, Nurse. Hello, Negates. Probably go down Wood Elves. Sudoku is a game. Sudoku is a game. I think that's a whoosh, a slight whoosh, but yeah. It is the phrase, the standard phrase. I think we all knew what we're talking about, so we're all good. All right. Well, we're okay. Our opponent. Well, we're intellectuals here. We obviously have to perform Sudoku. Yeah. I mean, I literally can't argue with that. Cool. Well, we are waiting for our opponent, so yeah. Meantime, what are we going to do after this? I might try and see if I might see if we can get Zero's deck and throw a sideboard at it. My phone also corrects normal words, but seppuku, no, that's a real word. Oh yeah, autocorrect is a fickle beast, unfortunately. Right, let me just bring up Zero's deck from Discord. So if you're not on the Discord, it is a great place to be. The link has been popping up periodically throughout the evening. Let me just double check, see how many cards we actually need. We need 0.61 tickets worth, which is, yeah, I mean, literally all these cards are cheap. I've got these cards. Why does it not think I've got Whispering Madness? I'm sure I have Whispering Madness. I'm sure I have some of these cards. I don't know. I'm fairly sure I've got Whispering. I'm sure I've played Whispering Madness before. Right? I'm sure we've played Whispering Madness. Oh, apparently not. God, that's even worse. You can cut the temple. Half a ticket, less to buy. I have temples. We have all the temples. The temples are fine. Literally, I'm buying 28 cards and it's costing me under a ticket. So, yeah. It's pretty good. All right, we're playing first. And cards and spells, probably fine. Yeah, okay. Start off with an island. That's the turn. So, Lord into Visionary into Benthid. But I like the Benthid. Benthid is good. I'd recommend getting the Miracle Wheel for the deck. Oh, yes. The red one. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Might even own a copy. I'm not entirely sure. Possibly not. Reforged Soul. Oh, that's super cheap. Super cheap. No problem with that. Biovisionary. So we're looking for quasi-duplicate right now. Or Phantasmal Image. Actually, Phantasmal Image is probably better. I might even copy the Lord of the Unreal. Just because Stompy. Sadly, double my budget when building the deck. Oh, Zero. It's fine. Like, everyone's collection starts somewhere. You know, I'm getting a bit blasé now with all these shocklands and and stuff like that. Get in with Biovisionary. Gladeheart on turn 3, always. Like, our opponent is... The Landfall's doing pretty well. We just need a way of punishing our opponent for this. 4/5 seems like a good plan. Like, this is actually really beefy for a blue creature, right? 4/5, which can attack for 5 mana and has a relevant ability and has hexproof. Like, didn't want to drop 10 euros just to get an extra ticket. Yeah, fair. And up to 20. Yep. Lots and lots of life gain. No attacks. Negate is okay. We're not going to play it, so I'm going to counter. But I'm going to get a Benthid out now, I think. So, Benthid. Now we can... Yeah, so this is going to go well, as far as I feel. Make some illusions. I mean, there is a small window where this is not hexproof, but I think that's fair. I love the idea of the art as well, like the little squiddy illusions. Pretty cool. Hopefully, we can punish our opponent for this. I'm really hoping we can start punishing our opponent. Oh God, Obnixilis. Have target player lose 3 life. If you do, put 3 counters on Obnixilis the Fallen. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Obnixilis. Before he became a Planeswalker again. Turns out our Octopus isn't that great anymore. Alright, it's doubling season time, lads. Oh boy. Well, double. All we need is a quasi-duplicate. How hard can it be? Pass a turn. Oof. Card on Nixilis. Close. Close. Rampaging Baloths is a card that you can play. Yeah. Starting to get scary. Come on, Biovisionary for the win. I think that's literally the only way we're going to win is Biovisionary now. So we need something good, and we need it fast. Jace is also a win. That is true. Wow, opponent attacking. This does not have trample. So we're going to block on our handy dandy illusion. Sleep it. I mean, there's no way we're not doing that. All right, come on, Jace. I'm going to thin my deck so we have a chance of drawing a Jace. Double negate. All right. Well, we're still not just dead. Pass the turn. Still not just dead. I mean, realistically, we have Jaces in our deck. So, unless our opponent is going to do something crazy like, I don't know, cultivate and just kills us with Obnixilis, we should be okay. I mean, we have negates as well for if they are going to cultivate, we can just negate that, and we may just have to negate because this is frankly getting a little bit silly. Ugin, no, thank you, but no. Wow. Well, that was painful. Wow, didn't even attack. Okay. Jace. Quasi-duplicate. That wins us the game. Boop. Phone says, oops, forgot to attack. Yeah, that's bad news bears for you, opponent. Because Quasi-duplicate is a win. Don't. GG. Fun deck. I like it. Ugin, more like Ugon. I like it. All right. Opponent says they liked our deck. Even though we win with the combo, which we weren't really expecting, but Biovisionary is a thing, so sure, why not? Let's go for it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to buy the cards for Zero's deck, and we're going to play that for 10 minutes and see how it goes.